Hi, we're back for another episode of Jana Eats, gluten and dairy-free cooking for people with autoimmune, maybe autism's touched your family in some way. But not only that, everybody in the family is going to love this dish. If you've tuned into any of my previous episodes, you will know I love dips and sauces. I'm like the sauce queen. So a really basic dip is hummus, and I haven't done it before because it's everywhere, but when you make it at home, it's so much better, and I'm going to show you how, and it's easy. So one of my little tips is I always put a damp paper towel underneath my cutting board. It stabilizes it. It keeps it from slipping. So this recipe comes together really quickly. You're going to need a can of garbanzo beans. I use organic foods, and I also make sure that the can is BPA free. The lining has no BPA in it. It's a hormone disruptor. Look it up online. I'm going to take several cloves of garlic, and this comes together in a food processor. Again, I think that's the best piece of equipment for this. So I just smash the garlic cloves. It makes those skins come off super easy. If you're a low garlic tolerance type person, just put one in. But I'm putting 4 because I like it. I'm going to plug it in. And the first thing I do is I let my Cuisinart do the work of chopping the garlic. Then you don't have to, right? So here we go. And I just let that spin. It kind of sticks to the sides. Don't worry about it. And then the next thing I do is I wash my lemon. This is a Meyer lemon. They're thinner skinned. I always add the zest. I get a microplaner, which I encourage you all to get because it's just one more layer of flavor for anything that you add citrus to. So I'm just putting some zest in there. This is a giant lemon. Look, it's almost as big as my head. So just use like that much, right? You can always add more. And the other thing that I really love is my citrus squeezer. Go get one, ask for one for your birthday, Christmas, Valentine's, not Valentine's Day. You don't want kitchen equipment on Valentine's Day, do you? The can of garbanzo beans, and you need some tahini. Tahini is sesame seed paste. So I'm putting a 1/4 cup in here of tahini. And then the other thing I'm going to put in there is a 1/4 cup of olive oil, healthy fats. It also helps it emulsify and kind of spin around and makes it really smooth and kind of creamy. I like to look in. So you can see it's kind of a coarse, it's grinding beautifully. So my trick is, instead of adding more oil, and you certainly can do that, but I keep a little bit of water right here next to me. Now don't put too much because it'll get soupy, and then you're going to add another can. It's going to be a hot mess. And I'm just putting, I'm starting with 1/2 teaspoon. I wish you could smell this. It smells so garlicky and delish. And as you can see from this camera angle, oh, it's so creamy and smooth and lovely. Let me taste it. Go make some.